We scheduled a rather long program, but this is many fine players in this band. Just said we were going to do it. And we got it together this week. As a lot of you parents know, last Saturday was National All-Region Day, and no, it was the All-Region Tryout Day, so we spent a lot of our time the last 3 weeks before that working on that. I feel like that's an important part of our band program. I'd like to take time for them to rest their chops and quickly do this and recognize, if I can do my little thing here, the people that did so well. Way back in the first week of November, we had orchestra tryouts, and these students made the orchestra and/or got to tape, made the region orchestra. And I'll ask you please to hold your applause because there's several of them. Kelly Murph, please stand up, and Eugene Mundy, and Hunter Nolan, and Kelly Peters, and Diane Olson, and Eric Gougeois, and Laura Powers, and Chuck Mabry. It's not the way his name's really spelled. Michael Mayhew, and in addition to those, we had a few more people that, and then we had a few more that got to tape. Laurie McElroy, and Natalie Neugent, and Daryl Dalton, and Karen Ye, and let's see if I get all of them here. Lacey Evans, I believe that's all. Okay, these folks did a very good job in the first week of November on their region etudes, and we'd like to thank them for that. And as a result of that taping, there were 4 of them selected for All State Orchestra, and I'll call their names. Please stand up. Eugene Mundy, Hunter Nolan, Diane Olson, Michael Mayhew. Those 4 selected for All State Orchestra. By the way, these 2 guys here were selected number 1 and number 2 of the state in the taping. Okay, I have another group I'd like to recognize, but let's go ahead and do this one, hurrying along, sorry. Right before we do our final selection, no applause please. I'm sorry. We'll do short tunes next, come back to the next one, it'll be short. I'd like to recognize this last Saturday we had the All-Region Band, as I said earlier, and boy, we did good that day. We had 37 total students in our band program make the 2 All-Region Bands, which we're real happy and proud, and those students they'll be performing here January the 15th. That evening will be the rehearsal, then 16th on Saturday will be a rehearsal all day, and then they'll perform that night, Saturday the 16th of January, here on this stage. That's after Christmas. You need to come by and hear. There'll be 3 bands. The 4A down band will be performing, and then we'll have the second 5A band and the first 5A band. And it's free, and you need to come to the 3 fine bands. I'd like to recognize these students. Please hold your applause because there's a whole bunch of them, and boy, I'm proud of them. We broke our record, and we just keep getting more students in every year, and it's hard to try to do better than you did the year before, but these kids really did work hard. Jennifer Norris, and Kelly Murph, and Eugene Mundy, and Hunter Nolan, and Kelly Peters, and Tracy Nivens, and Carrie Berman, and Tiffany Rude, and Laurie Orr, and Julie Augustus, and Diane Olson, Eric Gougeois, Robert Bice, Bruce Robson, Gene Faith, Carrie Burff, Kim Yanis, Chuck Mabry, Robbie Bell, Mark Parsons, Scott Lee, Daryl Dalton, Karen Ye, James Michael, Drew Dotloff, Michael King, Michael Mayhew, Tammy Moorhead, John Massey, Trent Podsednik, Steve Key, David Hare, Steve Taylor, Lacey Evans, Lacey Evans, And that's all. We have 8: Chuck Mabry, Tammy Moorhead, Drew Dytloff, Shelley Dorman, and Holly Bond, and Kelly Peters and Tracy Nimitz that will be attending the area tryouts right after we get back from the break. We hope they practice during the 2 weeks, and they'll go try out for All State January the 9th at Richardson High School. And we hope those students will be able to, all of them, make All State so they can go with the 4 that are going in February to TMEA for All State Orchestra.